What's up, you jackasses? How we doing today? Did we make money or did you trade like a complete jackass? You better comment down below and let me know and don't give me no BS. There were two obvious stocks that you should have played today and hound up accountability. I completely missed the second one. I called it after the fact, and unfortunately, it's the top gainer for today. Go figure. Maybe I could have caught a big move on this one. In reality, I probably would have sold too early. Read the disclaimer, guys. Let's make sure we dive straight in. If you guys don't know what the hell I've been up to, welcome to the damn channel that's going to save your trading career life, because I've backtested over 2,663 trades here in the past 12 months. If you guys don't know who the hell I am, my name is Superman, and for the past 12 months, I've backtested every single penny stock breakout that has happened in this market, and what you see on my screen right here is my Mona Lisa. This is a customized dashboard that I created so that I could trade with it every single day so I could have more confidence in my trading. So while I was tracking those breakouts, I tracked everything that I possibly could. I tracked the price of the stock while it was breaking out. I tracked the time of day that it broke out. I tracked the market cap. I tracked the free flow. I tracked the day of the week. I tracked the daily gain at the original breakout. I tracked the country that the stock actually came from. And what I was able to do by filtering through all of these different variables that I have is I was able to find over 6 different setups that have over a 70% win rate. And I got the motherfucking receipts to back it up. I got the numbers to back it up, boys. So if you guys are trading with a larger size portfolio, click the link down below and book a call with me, and I'll just give you a big reason as to why. The big strategy that I give to you guys for completely free, because I want to see you guys do well, I want to see you guys make money, is called the green light special breakout. And if you took every single one of these green light special breakouts from the United States, big caveat here, because I would consider taking Chinese, but for the USA stocks, then your win rate is 11 out of 14 for a 15% take profit with a 78% win rate. And your net profit, if you went into every single position, would be $5,250 for the month. Now, once you read the disclaimer, I'm not promising that you're going to get these results, but this is the back-tested data right in front of you. And if you want to know if this current strategy right now is profitable over the past 6 months, let me go all the way back to July, and then boom, you can see. Let it load. We have 66 total trades, 49 ran for 15%, 74% win rate. You'd be up $19,750 for a 15% take profit. Hell, if you wanted to get a little bit more conservative, which nothing wrong with that, and go for a 10% take profit, it's down here at the bottom, and you see you'd be up $13,500. Now down here at the bottom, all of my one-on-one students have access to this. So you can see every single breakout that happened every single day of the week. You have the ticker, the date, the time it broke out, the next 1 minute candle close. I mean, you literally have everything that you could possibly ask for when it comes to actually having confidence in your strategy. And I know so many of you, actually, for example, today I onboarded a brand new one-on-one student, and his problem is, like, listen, he just started trading penny stocks and he's just gambling at this point. He went into a stock and accidentally caught a 100% move and made like 13 grand, and then he lost 16 grand like the next day because he went into another penny stock that absolutely took a shit on him. So at the end of the day, if you guys don't have a strategy, you guys may get lucky sometimes, but if you do this on a long enough time horizon, you're going to be screwed. And that's exactly why I went through and backtested all of these different strategies. Now that you know exactly why I do this and how I do this, let's go into the stock that you should have traded today. So if you guys got a paper and pen, I want you to write this down. This is very important. This is called the green light special breakout. I'm going to give it to you in 60 seconds. Green light special breakout. Number one, market cap must be below 50 million. Free float must be below 50 million. The price must be below $20. And preferably for you guys that are watching here on YouTube, look at the profile of the company and make sure it's from the United States. The address is right here underneath profile. Technically, the Chinese stocks are profitable. However, you really got to know how to execute because those things move very fast. And if you guys suck at execution, which most of you do, you're probably going to get dumped on by a Chinese stock because they do pump and dump. A lot of them go to hit take profit. However, right afterwards, they usually take a crap. Immediately, we go into SIDU. This was a runner in pre-market and a couple things that we looked at. Earlier in the day, this market cap was right at 50 million. It was actually 50.4 million when I took it. It was right on the edge. So technically it wasn't under 50 million, but it was close enough for me to go ahead and take it because everything else looked good. The free float was at 35 million. The price when it broke out was just over $1, around $1.50. The profile was from the United States, and it was one of the biggest runners in pre-market. So right here, we make a high early in the morning at 4:05 a.m. EST. I set my horizontal line. This is called my breakout level. And then from there, I'm just waiting for a break above that level in the 5-minute time frame. And that's exactly what we get here at 8:05. So inside of my community, I'm like, all right, guys, SIDU is breaking out. We're going to zoom into the 1-minute time frame. So we zoom into the 1-minute time frame. So all I got to do is type in 8:05. Click OK. Nope, not on the 19th. Let's go to today's date. That might help. Okay, boom, there you go. Now, what we want to see, guys, very important, while the 5-minute candle is breaking out, that 1-minute candle right there must close green, because we're trending green, which means all the scalpers are going to jump on board. And then we want immediate continuation on the next 1-minute candle. This next 1-minute candle also needs to close green. That is the back tested data that I have. If you enter at the close of this 1-minute candle right here and you use a 20% stop loss for a 15% take profit, you're going to have a 74% win rate ever since August. And your net profit, if you took every single one of these trades, you'd be up $5,000. And you saw the numbers for December. I can zoom back into December if you're asking, has it been profitable for this month? December the 1st through the 19th, you'd be 11 out of 14, 78% win rate. You'd be up over $5,250. Again, not financial advice. I'm not promising you're going to make that money. Make sure you read that. That is just the back test results that I've got. So for SIDU, we enter as soon as this candle closes right here. And I got a couple new students, and one of my new students got in right here. And as you can see, we get some volatility right here. We get some turbulence, and we actually start pulling back. And he posted, he was like, are we still in SIDU? And I said, I'm still in, brother. All right, it's either going to go hit my stop loss or it's going to hit my take profit. And he actually made a really smart decision without even me telling him. He decided to add more on this dip right here, which is funny because I was thinking the same thing myself. I was like, do I want to add more on this dip right here? I was like, let me try and wait to see if we consolidate first. So we end up consolidating a little bit. I don't add any right here. I should have, because immediately right here at 8:30, we get this big pop up all the way to 187. And right in here is when we were taking profits. So we get in right up here. We're going for a 10 to 15% take profit. So I was taking profit immediately right here around 170. So I was in and out of the stock in a matter of like less than 25 minutes. All right. Now, as you can see, obviously I sold too early. That's the way I trade, guys. Listen, I'm an old man. I'm boring. I don't have time to ride these rockets 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. I do from time to time. But what I found in the data is that, like, for example, if I went for 100% take profit every single time on the green light special, it is actually a net negative strategy. So, like, take a look at this. Customized TP percentage is 100%. 2 out of the 14 ran for 100% with a 14% win rate, which fucking sucks. I don't know if you guys have ever had a 14% win rate, but that sucks. Like, you feel like the worst trader in the world when you only win 2 out of 14 trades. And you would be net negative $2,000. So, like, in reality, most of these stocks don't run for 100%. SIDU, it definitely did. It went from 147 all the way up to 259 is the high. So, I mean, if we would have just kept riding this thing, technically it's only up 68% right now, but still would have been a big mover. But I ended up taking profits early. The second most obvious penny stock trade to take today was HXHX. And if we take a look at the profile, this stock is from China. China has actually not been performing that well here in December. So when this thing was breaking out right here at 7:50 a.m., I told the guys, I was like, you know, I'm zooming into the 1 minute time frame right here. And if we zoom into the 1 minute, this actually doesn't break out as the green light special. So let me zoom in. We're red, right? So this is 7:50 a.m. candle. This is when the 5-minute candle is closing. This is red. The next candle is red. I was like, I don't know if I can trust this one. I don't know if I can take this one. And it's from China. I know it's going to move fast, but this next 5-minute candle does close green right there. So I'm like, we got to bounce within that 5-minute candle. But we end up starting to pull back right here. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to look at it anymore. This is probably going to be a slower week going into Christmas. I don't want to risk losing any money on like taking a dumb setup, because if I end up losing on a China stock today, I'm going to be pissed at myself. However, there is another setup. Out of the other 6 setups, there is another setup that formed going into market opening right here. And I should have caught this fucking move right here. I would have sold way too early right here. I would have been selling like literally on this candle right here. However, I don't know. I was already up for the day, so I might have tried to trail my stop loss going into market open, because I do that when I'm green for the day. So who knows if I would have actually caught this entire move. I definitely would have caught at least 10 to 15%. It was another setup. I'm not going to teach that setup to you guys in this video. I already give you guys the green light special. I hope you guys are grateful for that. If you guys want to learn all 6 of my setups, click the link down below, especially for all you guys and gals that have over $5,000 in your portfolio. Would love to help you scale that up. Again, not promising you any results whatsoever. My results are not typical. My one-on-one students' results are not typical. Click that link down below if you are serious about taking your trading to the next level. And with that being said, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Deuces.